Welcome back to the beadshop.com video tutorial for our project, the Pathways Herringbone Cuff. We have already completed the beginning of our cuff and we're ready to get started on the Superduo herringbone pattern. So we'll need our two colors of Superduos. Great. And this is where we left off in the last video. Your working thread is coming out from the second row, the last bead in the second row. We're going to go ahead and flip this work over so that the stop bead is on the lower left-hand side. And I'm going to pick up one 8/0 seed bead, and I'm going to stitch up through the corner, the bead on the top left corner, the first bead of our last row. This is a turning bead, and we'll do this between each row from here on out. All right, now we're going to start the Superduo herringbone pattern. We'll pick up one 8/0 seed bead and one Superduo in the main body color. And we're going to stitch down through the next size 8 seed bead and up through the one following it, just like we did before with the size 8 seed beads. Pull that through. And again, we'll pick up one size 8 seed bead and one Superduo. And we'll stitch, here's our thread, our exiting thread. We're going to stitch down through the bead next to our exiting thread, back up through the bead after it, tug that into place, and you'll see they're already lining up just as they should. All right, we'll continue by picking up one more seed bead, one more Superduo in the main color, again down through the following seed bead, up through the one after that, pull it snug, and for the last stitch of the row, we will pick up one seed bead and one Superduo. This time we're going to change colors to our edge color or border color. And just like our previous herringbone rows, we're just going to go down through the last seed bead on the end. And then we'll turn our work. We'll pick up one size 8 seed bead as our turning bead. We're going to take that needle back up through the top hole of the Superduo on the edge. There you can see that our turning bead, will cover the thread that goes up to this top hole. All right, then we begin again. We'll pick up one seed bead and one Superduo in our main color. We'll go down through the next size 8 seed bead. Then we're going to go up through the top hole of the next Superduo. And we'll do that across the row. One seed bead and one Superduo, down through the seed bead, up through the top hole of the next Superduo. One more time. With the main body color, down through the 8/0, up through the Superduo. Now we'll change to our edge color or border color. We'll pick up one seed bead and one Superduo in the edge color, and we're going to go down through the very last size 8 seed bead of the row. Pull that snug, and then we'll flip our work over. And each row from here on is exactly the same. We'll begin with one size 8 seed bead as our turning bead, go up through the top hole of the Superduo, then take a size 8 seed bead and a Superduo, down through the 8, up through the duo, and so on across the row. Always making sure that you are changing your color just for the last stitch of the row, and that's going to give you the nice border pattern. Once again, here we are at the last stitch of this row. We've got our seed bead and our border color Superduo, and we're going to go down through just the last seed bead on that row. Make sure that you don't catch the bead below it. Pull it through, turn it. We're ready to pick up one size 8 seed bead as our turning bead. Go back up through this duo, and you're ready to begin your next row.